As you can tell by the title of this video may or may not be for you. I ask that if this is a video that is not for you, that you move on to any of my other posted videos. If this is a video that you do care to watch, I ask that you watch with an open heart and an open mind. And if you choose to comment, please do so with an open heart and an open mind. Bear in mind that everything that you write can be seen by others. It can be felt by others. I dedicate this video to a dear friend of mine who just very recently found out her son is gay. Hello, Sugar Pies. How we doing? How we feeling? I'm sitting down doing a video. I'm not in my car. So all day today I have tried to film, or tried to vlog actually. And I started out vlogging this morning, which I probably will go ahead and post that as well. It'll just be a little mini vlog. But a couple things happened today and I kind of wanted to share them with you all, but I could not for the life of me get my wording correct. And I don't even know if I'm going to do that right now, but I'm going to sure make an attempt to. But you can tell by the title of this video and you're probably going, what? So I got a phone call today from a friend, and she shared something with me today, and upon her sharing that with me, I kind of, you know, I'm listening and I'm thinking, just like I'm sitting here listening to you right now, there's someone else going through the exact same thing. And for the purpose of what you shared with me, that you called me because you knew that I was understanding, I was caring, I was loving, I wasn't going to judge, I was just going to be there for you, and that's what she needed. And so hearing her say that, I thought, you know what, I gotta talk about this on YouTube tonight. I've got to do a video. I've got to share this because there is probably someone going through it right now that's going to watch this video because they saw the title, and maybe I can help that person get through something, or, you know, help their family to adjust, if you will. Okay, first of all, I'm no expert in this department or any department actually. I'm just a person that has been blessed with an open mind and an open heart, and I'm so thankful every day for my ability to be that way. But it doesn't stop me from being human. And when I say that, as I'm listening to my friend, who, if you haven't figured out by now, I mean, she found out her son was gay. And he's a grown man. He's living on his own, graduate from college. He's doing his own thing. But she found out today, or yesterday, or sometime, I guess last night it became real, that he's gay. And it was kind of an awkward situation of the way they found out, but we'll get to that in a minute. But as I'm listening to her tell the story, I'm thinking, I'm consoling her, I'm comforting her, but at the same time, I'm understanding her emotion. I can sit here right now and say to you all, and I'm saying the honest to God truth, I am not judgmental in the least. I don't see a gay person or a lesbian person as being anything other than a person. I love and respect everybody for humans. I don't look at the color of your skin. I don't look at your choice and how you, what's the word? I don't know what the proper word would be. Your sexual choice or whatever. I don't care. I think if you can find someone in this earth to love you for who you are, that's all that matters. It's so hard. It's so hard to be loved, that if you find someone that you can love and will love you back, go for it. I don't care. So, but on that flip side, as I'm listening to the emotions that she's going through, I'm thinking the feeling that you would get as a parent hearing your child say, I'm gay or I'm a lesbian. Like, because you may have mixed feelings, does that make you a bad person? And it doesn't. It just makes you human. Because while I've sat here and said all the things that I've said, if I were in her shoes, how would I feel? I would probably feel the same way as she does. I'd probably cry. I'd probably be confused. I'd probably ask questions. I'd say, oh God, why? I would say all those things because that's the human in me. But overall, does it make one bit of difference? No, it doesn't. He's still the same young man that he was before she knew. And like she said, I love him, Sheila. I love my son. I love my son. And I said to her, that's all that matters. And he loves his mother. And you guys will get through this. Now, I met him several years ago. He was already in college when I met him. And he was home for the summer. And the first thing I thought when I saw him was, what a nice young man. I mean, all three of her children are absolutely amazing. They're well-mannered. When you see young people today that can carry on a conversation with an adult that they've never met, you kind of have to sit back and go, whoa. And that's what I was seeing. I mean, he walks into our workplace and he's talking and he's addressing me and he's yes ma'aming me and no ma'aming me and he's smiling. And I'm like, yes, I love to see that. Now, on an honest note, I thought from the very beginning of meeting him, I figured he was gay. I never said anything to her because, first of all, it's not my place and who cares? I figured either she knows and don't want to discuss it, or maybe she doesn't know. And either way, it doesn't change the fact that he's a fine young man. So I pushed it to the back burner and I never really thought about it again. I mean, I think over the course of the few years that I've known them, I've seen him several times, and when he's come to visit, and I maybe at the moment of seeing him interacting or whatever, I may thought, yeah, you know, but beyond that, it didn't change my mind. It didn't change my opinion about him at all. But apparently she didn't know. And the sad part about it, and this is where I'm going to, I might get a little real here. Because while I'm sitting here right now and I'm having this conversation, there is someone else going through the exact same thing. And they may even click on this video. They may even see the title and think, I want to watch this video because I want to see, like, it's who else is like me or whatever. So that's one of the reasons why I felt compelled to do this video. I felt like, again, like I tell you guys all the time, I feel that God has given me this thing, and he's given me this platform of YouTube to be able to utilize this thing that I have within me. And I have a need to help and to share and to spread love. And so that's what I'm doing. So the way she found out was a family member, and I'm not real sure if it's on her side of the family, the husband's side of the family, but a family member called saying that there was a video posted on Instagram and that she needs to, you know, they need to look at it, that it's disgusting, and you know, saying some not so nice things. And so I guess, well, I think she mentioned she has yet to look at the video because it just, everything that's happened, and she just didn't know how to react, I guess. So I don't think she's looked at the video, but I guess, you know, immediately the family starts having the discussion. Her daughter already knew, and the other son already knew. I guess the parents were the only ones that didn't really know, and they figured that it's up to the son to tell the parents when he's ready to tell them, which rightfully so. Now the unfortunate thing is that this family member felt the need to, I guess, break the news to the family in a not so nice way, and kind of placed her in a situation where I think, and I honestly think that's why her reaction was the way that it was, is because she's listening to people, you know, basically bash her son. And my first thought is, are these people perfect? I think not. I don't know them, but I know that they're not. And are their kids all like have no flaws? Or and not that it's a flaw. I don't think it's a flaw to be gay. I don't think it's a flaw to be a lesbian. I don't think it's a flaw to be black. I don't think, you know, these aren't flaws. These are just humans, okay? So let's get that straight. It's not a flaw. But if, for the lack of wording that other people would see it as, are their children not flawed themselves? You know, we all have flaws, but the act of just saying that you are a certain way is not a flaw. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. So they're basically making her feel so bad. And now her and her husband are having arguments because the husband, rightfully so, like I said again, that human in us, you're like, you know, you don't understand, because we sometimes think that things like that are not within our own circle, even though we may understand it. It's a little bit more difficult when we deal with it one-on-one ourselves. Not to say that we don't, that we're against it. It's just a human in us. So the husband was upset and saying choice words and saying things, and she's upset because he's my baby, don't talk about him like that. And then she said, you know, he's never going to have children. He's never going to have a normal life. And I proceeded to explain to her, I said, hey, he's going to have the life that he chooses. And that's what makes it normal for him. You're calling it normal because you're comparing it to the life that you and your husband have. You had a traditional family. You got married. You had children. You know. So he may not have that life because that's not the life he wants. But as a mother, be happy that he's going to have the life that he wants. And that's what's important. And who knows? He may have a partner, get married one day, settle down, and they may adopt beautiful children. Or they may go about, technology, like the world that we live in now, they can have their own kids. I'm not sure how all that works, but I know they can have surrogate mothers. They can have best friend, you know, to carry the baby and blah, blah, blah. So you can still, there's a possibility that you can still have biological grandchildren. So let's get all of that out of the way. But you know, I don't know. I'm kind of like in like that mode right now. Like I feel like this video is probably coming off like I'm probably like I don't know what it's coming off as. And I think because like my heart right now, I'm just, because it's only been a matter of small time since I heard the news, and my heart's just going out to her because part of me is angry at her family for, you know, blasting off at her like that. And you know, there was a video that was posted that I guess made it obvious that he is gay. And then I guess I'm assuming that somewhere in, because there was a lot being said and tears were happening, and so I don't know that I even understood or heard everything that she was trying to say. So I don't want to like totally misspeak on anything. So I'm being careful at how I word my words as well. But I think that I'm trying to think of how I want to say this. I think that at some point when the video came out, then they may have spoken to the son. He said, hey, okay, so I'm gay, like, you know, whatever. And then I guess, as they say, for lack of better words, that's when it hit the fan. But I'm just, I guess, so alarmed that a family member would feel the need to go there with them. You know, just recently I had a situation where I was sitting here, and again, it's amazing how things happen sometimes. I was sitting in my living room watching TV one night, and I'm the world's worst when it comes to Facebook, guys. My friends and my family say, girl, I posted it on Facebook, and I'm like, oh, you know, I didn't see it, because half the time I don't watch Facebook. But something one night made me pick it up that night. And there had been a post made by a family member of mine. And when I read the post, I was in the state of shock. Like, I was like, oh my God, what's going on in her world? Why is she posting something like this? And then I'm reading the comments coming back from other family members, and I'm like, oh my goodness. My first thought, private message this girl and let's talk about it. Let me let her know that there's someone out there that loves her. We need to talk. I didn't go at it like shame on you or anything like that. I just approached it like, let's talk about this. Tell me about the situation. And I feel that that's what the family members should have done. I think the family members should, if they saw the video and they felt the need to be involved in it, which I don't even think they should have been involved in it because it wasn't any of their business. But if they felt the need to be involved in it, then you handle it like adults and you go to your family member and you say, hey, I saw this video. I don't know if you want to take a look at it, but just, I'm just saying, I'm thinking, I want you to look at the video and you make the judgment call. And then, as a family, we need to, all stick together with this. And is this something that he should be posting, or whatever the case, whatever the thoughts are? I saw the video. Would the video say that you're gay? Yes. I would think it would tell a person that they're gay. Was it a god-awful mess of a video? No, I thought it was a beautiful video. I was looking at it and I watched it several times and I saw the beauty. I saw the art. I saw that he's a talented young man is what I saw. And the very last thought was, oh, I'm looking at a video of a couple of gay guys. Like, that wasn't the first thought that came to my mind. I saw the art. I saw the moves. I saw the free spirit. I saw the motions. I saw all of that. And at the very end, okay, so they were gay guys doing it. Wow. That's what I saw. But that's that open mind that I have. I don't know that she actually saw the video. I know that now it looks like he's taken down his Instagram page, which he shouldn't be forced to do that because of family or friends or people being hateful. Allow him to be who he is. And, if there's anyone sitting out there right now that's watching this video and you're going through the same thing, I'm not here to say that I wouldn't have emotions. I'm human. I would have emotions. But when it's all said and done, isn't the best thing in the world is when you look at your child and you see that they're happy and that they have a smile on their face and that down in their hearts they're just happy. And so I guess that's what matters to me. And that's what I want to relate to my friend, that he hasn't changed being him. He is who he is. And as a family, will there be questions? Will there be comments? Will there be turmoil? At some time, yes. Will things change as far as the dynamics of your family, as far as how certain things flow? Probably so. Does it mean that it's going to change to the point where life will just be miserable? No. Unless you make it that way. Look at that young man and say, look at what he's accomplished. Look at what he's done in his life. And see that he's happy. See that he's happy enough to be free. Happy enough to be himself. And know that no mother or no father who raises a child that becomes gay, or that is gay or lesbian, no mother or no father failed. It's not about failing as a parent, but you can fail as the parent who knows if you choose to push your child away. You didn't fail at raising them, because in here they're going to be who they are. They're going to love who they choose to love. Their emotions are going to be their emotions, no matter what we do. But where you will fail at as a parent is when all of this is said and done and they're out of the closet, so to speak, you can fail as a parent if you push them away, if you don't accept them in, if you don't love them the same way today as you did yesterday, if you don't combine yourself as a family and say, we will get through this. There will be obstacles, yes, there will be things that will come up, life will be a little bit altered in some ways, but it doesn't change that we are family. So I guess if anybody's listening, anybody's in need of a way to understand, just know that this is where your parenting skills truly come in at. When you know what you know, and you're able to chin up, back straight up, loving that person from way down in here, and knowing that nothing else matters. And to those family members that feel the need to poke and pry, or the friends or anybody that happen to look into your world and feel the need that they need to say something or they need to share, shame on you. He without sin should cast the first stone. Because as you're sitting there poking and nagging and saying things, if you look in the mirror, you just might see something that others won't like about you either. So I don't have room for that. I don't want to hear it. I watched the video and I didn't make a comment because I didn't want him to think, oh my God, my mom's friend's watching this video only because of what's going on in my family. So I just watched the video. Now that the video's, it looks like his whole Instagram page has been taken down. Well, not taken down, but I think it's marked as private to where you have to, I think you have to message him in order to be his friend, or to see his post or whatever, however it is. Which, it's sad that he had to go to that point. I did see a comment that was on his page that was not a good comment. And then I saw one comment that just said, yes, like as in it was great. I tell you what's great is that he's free to be whom he chooses to be. And I'm so proud of him to feel the courage to just openly be who he wants to be. Now, do I wish that maybe he would have told his parents in another way? I don't know how he really told them, but I think, could he have maybe said, Mom and Dad, I need to talk to you, because eventually the world that I live in you're going to know about, and I need to share it with you. I think maybe then the blow would not have been so bad, because then if things like this came up, they already were prepared to be able to defend or deal with, if you will, the situation. But I think what had the emotions flying so high was that they weren't aware, and to be thrown this as a curveball, I think that's what set the families apart, or set the commotion going. So I'm not going to talk much longer now because I've talked long enough. I'm at 23 minutes, but I just it happened, and I just felt like I need to talk about this. I might invite her to watch this video because I think it may help her, and it may, she shared with me that her husband was very angry and he was yelling and screaming, and she's, and I said, it's expected. It's the human in him, and allow him his emotions. But the important thing is that when all of the emotions come out and everything has been said, you have to let your feelings out, and that's okay. But when it's all been said, come together as a family, love each other as a family, and nothing changes. He just made some different choices than what you would have wanted him to make, but nothing changes, because the love is still the love, it's still the love. The son is still the son, it's still the son. The brother is still the brother, still the brother, still the brother. Nothing changes. So anyway, that's what happened to me today. And I guess I don't know if I want to ask for comments below or not, because I don't want any hate. I don't want, if for some reason she would see this video, I don't want her to read hateful comments. I want her to see this video. And of course, yes, you are entitled to your own opinion. I don't mean that you can't, like if you are a person that don't believe in it, that's totally fine. I'm not here to discuss or to force anyone to believe a certain way. I'm just here to share my thoughts on what happens when you find out your son is gay, how I view it, how I see it, how it works inside of me. But you are entitled to however you want to feel and think and believe. I just want your comments to be thoughtful. And if you disagree, you can disagree with respect, and that's totally fine. I don't expect everyone to watch this video and be like, oh, I totally agree with you. I expect some people to watch this video and go, oh my God, I didn't know you like gay or lesbian people. Oh my God. Well, I love them because they're God's people. Just like I love you, just like I love everybody, because we're all God's people. So it's not that I love a gay person or a lesbian person. I love people. So yeah, I think I'm going to end on that note. I think that was a perfect way to end. But feel free to respectfully comment below. Any insight? Have you had to deal with that yourself personally within your family or with friends? Any input on ways to bring the family together, ways to deal with it, ways to understand it, and any suggestions on how or what you would recommend? Feel free to leave any of that below, because it would be, I'm sure, so welcomed to not only her family, but to other families that may watch this video. So I'm going to ask that everyone thumbs up this video, and I'm going to ask that you comment below respectfully, and then I'm going to ask that you hit the subscription button, or hit the subscription button, hit the subscribe button, and then right next to the subscribe button there is a notification bell. Tap that little bell so that you'll be notified each and every time I sit before you and do a video. I want to thank you guys so much. If you made it through to the end, I want to thank you so much for watching. I know this is one of those subjects that some people won't even watch. They will see the title and pass me on by. And some people may see the title and go, let me watch and see what's going on, because I'm nosy. That's okay too. I'm nosy sometimes too. I'm not gonna lie. I tap into videos sometimes and I'm like, I just want to see what's going on because of the caption, the title. So I don't care. But if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in my very next video. Love to the family. Love to happiness of a child. Love to freedom. Love to being able to be who you are. Think the way you want to think. Dance until you dance if it was the last day on earth. It's just, I just feel that life is so short, so short. And if you find happiness, whatever way you find it, blossom in your happiness. Again, thanks for watching.